they said Arunachal is not part of India, very clearly. And they said, you should apply, and started mocking and laughing and saying things like, you should apply for Chinese passport. You're Chinese, you're not Indian. Some mockery around there. Then basically they took me to the transfer desk of China Eastern, which is next to an immigration desk. And they would just keep basically sending me from one desk to the other. So if I ask the Chinese airline, they tell me to go to the immigration tells me to go to them. And they basically didn't give me a straight answer. I said, where is the law? What rights have you got to hold me back here? So ultimately it took about 18 hours for me to get out of Shanghai. Yes, I mean, so once I got out of there, obviously very exhausted. So the next day I looked up whatever details I could find on the internet. So I basically wrote an email copying in a Ministry of External Affairs, the PMO office, CM of Arunachal Pradesh, Foreign Secretary. So whatever information I could get hold of the higher ups in the government, basically I have written out to them. Obviously, such an incident shouldn't happen to someone who is just a normal citizen. Like, I don't even work for the government, so I don't have a say in such diplomatic matters. And just to be harassed for so many hours, I think it might be quite a tactic used by the Chinese government to hassle citizens of India, especially from Arunachal, because it was the weekend as well. So they know that government offices are closed in such hours. But yeah, so that's how it all panned out. And I'm just grateful to Mr. Rajat and his team from the Indian Embassy who helped me get out of there finally around 10:30 p.m. So I was stuck for quite a while there.
Just when we to the last question, ma'am, any expectation or assurances given from the side on any expectations going forward? What would be your take?
I would say, I mean, obviously, I want to raise this awareness that, residents and especially residents of the northeast of India should not face such, harassment in terms of being called and being told that you are not part of the country that you're so proudly a citizen of. And obviously would like the government of India to raise this on a diplomatic level with the Chinese authorities that, this is not something a regular citizen can resolve. Me saying whether or not it is part of India or China. Of course, we are part of India. I mean, we don't have any voting rights. We don't have any rights in China. We don't have any access to public funds in China. So we are obviously not part of that. We speak Hindi. We don't understand C of Chinese. We are all Indian. And I would just like to request the government of India to take strict actions against Chinese authorities and the government on such matters.